Hey guys, listen up. Starting your own business and need a little help? Well, you're in luck. Your host, Jamie Lee, right here on So You Want to Start a Business, has tips and strategies every Wednesday at 9 a.m. to help make your business dreams a success. So, get out your pen and paper, grab a cup of coffee, and let's get down to business on So You Want to Start a Business.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of So You Want to Start a Business. So glad that you're here today, and want to come back for more. Got something really exciting for you today that I'm excited to show you, and it's MentorBox. I don't know if you've ever listened to much that I say on here, but one of the things that a lot of times is your personality, learning, wanting to learn more, and sometimes keeping that kind of momentum going, that self-belief. And one of the things that I've always done anytime I was in a business, whether it's MLM or anything like that, one of the things that I did, one of the MLMs that I did was Life Leadership. And it was great. The reason I did it mostly was because of the material that they had. It was really good reading material, whether it was, the love lessons, how to win friends and influence people, those really great books. So I end up getting one of those pop-ups and stuff like that about MentorBox, excuse me. And I kind of looked at it and I got to show it to you because it makes so much sense. I don't know the best way to say it. So let me explain it to you this way. Say you grabbed a book and you read it and you're thinking, wow, it's so awesome. I wish I had more insight from the author. I'm like, man, you see the author and you're like, man, you're so awesome. I love this book. Can you tell me more about your thought process whenever you were writing it and stuff? That's MentorBox. MentorBox, you're being taught the book by the author. They give you an outline and teach you everything that's in the book and even give you worksheets on it so that you understand the teachings that are in the book even better than you would if you just read the book. And it's pretty cheap. You would think that with that much insight that it would be a whole lot more than what it is. So let's stop with the talking about it. Let's show it to you. So if you go to mentorbox.com, like it says, read like a CEO, and it kind of gives you a video of about what it is, stuff like that. You can try it cheap, but just to kind of show you a little bit more of what it shows. And what they kind of look like inside, you can get started for $1. I mean, dude, $1. And if you decide you want to do more, it's $1 for 3 days. Then if you like it, it's only $59 for a year. If you don't want to, if that's too much of a commitment for you as a business owner, then you can do it at $7 a month. Plus you get lots of great things. So let's jump into MentorBox. And voila, we are inside. So if you look at this, one of the funny things that it is especially, or what I thought it was, you think that, you think of a mentor. I almost thought of it as totally being business related. But if you look at all of the categories, there's a lot on health, lifestyle design, love, marketing, money, all of these things that you can find authors that more or less give you step by step what it is, and the stuff about it. The one that I have been reading is, as you can see, And let's kind of go up here. It's How to Set Up Your Business with Under $1,000 by Dan Fleischman. As you can see, I'm about halfway through it, good a little bit. If you are a business owner, or you're thinking about starting your business, you need to get on this and you need to read this book. He gives out, one of the things that I've been trying to do is give you tips on how to build your business, how to start your business. And there's a whole lot more along this, but you need to go on there and check out the stuff that he talks about of how you can build your business, whether it's an online business, whether it's a brick and mortar business, whether it's a restaurant business, whatever type you have. There are basics that you need to do in thinking about what your business is. That's the stuff of making sure, and it's elementary stuff that you don't necessarily think. The first thing that I ever thought of was, how do I need to get set up and how do I need to make sales? But the first thing that you need to do is understand what your business is, what you're selling, and who are you selling it to. After you think about that, how are you selling it to them, and when is your plan to do this? He also goes into things of how do you become investable. If you've watched Shark Tank and you think that you want to have an idea and that you want to go to it on Shark Tank, you got to have your stuff together. That they end up drilling these owners of trying to find out what it is that they actually sell and if they got their business plan together. This is a lot of what goes on. Your executive summary, your business plan, finding help. Here's a big thing on SWOT, of getting your stuff together of who, what, when, where, and how to get your executive summary, that if you want to sell part of your company or to get capital, if that's the way that you want to go and give a percentage of your business away to get that capital, then you have to be presentable to people. It goes step by step, and then you have a workbook that goes along with each step. That again, dude, this is like the Cliff Notes. If you ever went to college or anything like that and you didn't want to read the whole book, you just wanted the good stuff, this is exactly what this is. It starts to tell you everything that you need to know. Find out what your SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, find out an internal analysis and find out what your business really is, and getting the idea of whether you have your stuff together that you need to run properly. And then being able to come down and, like you said, each thing that you see over here that has a video to it, this is one of the things that if you get any aspect of how you like to learn, whether you are a learner, whether you're a learner that you want me to sit here and teach you each little step, whether you're a visual learner and you want something kind of drawn out to you, whether you're a reader, you can see it there. You can see every little thing, the Cliff Note versions, or if you want to, you get the information from the author's mouth, and you get to see how much they are into it. Very, very highly recommend MentorBox. Again, here's stuff that you can take notes on, doing your own SWOT analysis. I had an interview that I just recorded today that's going to be out on Saturday with Coach Philip Stockdale. Sometimes you got to self-scout yourself. Find out how other people see you. You know, you might see your company in a certain light and think, man, I got my stuff together. But if you look and you have family, if you actually get, you know, people who want to look at you from the outside, they're going to tell you their first impressions, and you kind of learn, oh, maybe I didn't do that the way that I should. Maybe my idea for this, while it's there and I had a reason for doing it, I'm not presenting myself to my customer the way that I want to present it. And that's the biggest thing about a SWOT analysis, of actually doing your research and finding what your competition is, what your opportunities of being able to make yourself different than your competition, and finding out your weaknesses. You know, one of the biggest things that there's so many businesses out there anymore, and there's so many more people that want to have their own business, that you need to find a way to make yourself unique. You know, what is your selling point to be able to, that you want to show your customer to say, I'm better than them. Or you might be the same as them, but what kind of experience are you going to give them? And find out what the best price point is for that experience that your customer is going to get. Of whether you are going to be an online service or an online website where people don't necessarily get to know you. Are you one that's going to end up putting more of your personality out there and have that more one-on-one type of experience, to where you're going to put more of your time and effort into each one of your customers, to where you can price that experience to your customer and be at a higher price point than you would if you're just somebody that's online okay, I click, boom. So whether you're selling the experience or at a higher price, or you're going to sell at a lower price point, but you need to sell more products. These are things that you need to look at in your SWOT analysis, and it's all right there in MentorBox. I will go on and put that, again, it's mentorbox.com. I'm not affiliated with it besides being a customer of it. So no affiliate link. If I do, I'll put it out there for you, see if I can get you a deal. But at this point, I highly recommend it. Again, it's not just for your business. It's for so much more. Be able to get through there and find your favorite authors and what they have to offer to you, whether you want to go into more of an entrepreneur, of, you know, each step of being able to get knowledgeable of what it is that you're doing, the best ways of having a mentor there to teach you how to be successful. Just like I want to have this community of business owners and doing the interviews and stuff like that, to where you can kind of listen to them and be able to learn some of the hurdles that they had to jump through to be successful. This is somebody these are people that's even on a grander scale of being able to learn what they are teaching, that they're willing to be able to give you a little deeper dive into the book and be able to learn and get through more books. I think that's the best part of it is, you know, if you're a slow reader, if you're a fast reader, then, you know, you can do it at your own pace of being able to go through, and whether you want to read the highlights, the Cliff Note versions, and be able to go through more of the books, or whether you're a slower learner and you want to take notes and stuff like that, MentorBox has the experience no matter how you learn. Highly recommend it. So with that, I hope you have a great day. Check out MentorBox. I'll put the information in the description. Saturday, 9 a.m. Central Time. my interview with Philip Stockdale. Yes, he is a football coach, but he will teach you about how football can teach you about leadership and how he is structuring or molding people's lives to be successful just like you can in a business. Of how you're molding yourself, of how you would mold your employees to be successful, of how you need if you have a business with employees, of how you if you purchase a business, how you can come in and kind of change the culture. And Philip will tell you that he doesn't necessarily like that word, but it is something that to be able to turn a business around and be successful. So with that, hope you have a great day. See you on Saturday at 9 a.m. Central with the release of the interview with Philip Stockdale. I had a great time doing it. Don't miss it. Thanks and have a great day.